Good evening, everyone. This is Professor Hill, and this is Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. It's the beginning of our third week, and we had essays due last night, Sunday night. So now it's Monday, the 3rd of February, and I'm going through them and grading them and trying to catch up with everything. And so I've got some feedback on what to do and not do. And look, here's the thing. This was our first essay. It's going to be a long semester. We're here till May. So, I don't want to come out of the gate too hard because I want to make sure everybody's figuring this out. But a couple of things. We're over some of the initial bumps about, the textbook. We're over the bumps about where to submit this in the discussions, the little blue reply box, that kind of thing. But some feedback. Hopefully constructive, hopefully helpful. But seriously, when you write your essay, it's easiest just to copy and paste it right into the reply box. Some people uploaded it as a file, which is okay. You can do that. But it turns out it's just easier, especially for other people that are reading through all the essays and commenting on them. It's just easier if it's all right there. And you can slow down and download it and read it. And I get there are some advantages. It preserves the formatting, that kind of thing. But look, it's just probably best if you just put your answer right into the reply box, okay? Here's the thing. Most everybody got this right. Most everybody. But I need to mention it because it is a serious thing. When you read that discussion and you see that reply box at the bottom, don't click that button till you're ready to put your essay in there, because that's the first thing you need to do is enter your essay. Once you've done that, then you can go through and read the other ones and comment on at least two. Again, most everybody did that. But don't go into the discussion till you've posted your essay. And you'll see in the syllabus, it says very clearly that failure to do that, failure to not have the first thing you put in there, you hit that reply button, you better be putting your essay in there, because I say in there really clearly that failure to do that can result in the assignment getting an F or failing the class. So you can fail the assignment or the class if you don't follow that particular instruction, okay? So I'm just saying that's a serious one. Don't do it. Follow instructions. Just want to, it's like I said, I try to make it clear just so everybody knows. But most people did that. And most people put in their essay, they commented on two. In terms of the essays, most of them were long enough, but here's two things that went wrong. If this doesn't apply to you, good. But the main thing that people did wrong was they didn't reference the chapter. You got to read the chapter and then bring it in. You got to reference back. You got to say, on page 7, this definition, and some people did this like with applied ethics. They said, in chapter 1 of our textbook, Doing Ethics by Lewis Vaughn, he talked about applied ethics, and then they give the definition, and then they applied it to this medical case study. That's all you needed to do. It's not more complicated than that. But you got to do that. So I was marking down essays for not explicitly referencing the chapter. You got to do that. That was a problem. People lost points for that. And what else? Beyond that, they were pretty good. Oh, here's one other thing, though. Look, when I say, tell me whether you think this was right or wrong, you kind of need to take a stance. Just to throw up your hands and say, well, I don't think I can say whether this is right or wrong. That's kind of the assignment. Now, like, I understand people, they kind of get this thing from, grandma telling you, don't judge other people. Don't be haughty. Don't think you're better than other people. I get all of that. But that's not what we're doing here. What you do have to do in life and in this class is you got to make moral judgments and then explain why to yourself as much as to me. You need to sort out if you think something's right or wrong and say so. There were lots of people that were like, I think what Jenny did was wrong, and here's why. And other people are like, this is what I think she was right, and here's why. So that's kind of what you want to do. That's the approach. The whole, well, it's half of one and six of this, and I get that it was complicated, and I didn't mind people listing pros and cons, but you kind of got to really shake out and take a stand, is all I'm saying. You got to get through the complexity. And again, like I said, acknowledging pros and cons factors on both sides, that's okay. But do stake out a position, okay? So that was kind of the one other thing. I'm still grading. And also I'm doing first alerts. Some of you may get an alert from the college, which is just like an email saying, hey, you haven't turned something in yet. So if you haven't turned in the assignment, you're going to get a little message. And also, if you turned in your essay, but you didn't do the 2 comments, I didn't grade it because you're not done yet. You got to finish in order for me to grade it. So that's got to be done with the assignment, which is both submit an essay and comment on at least 2. And you got to do it in that order. Submit an essay, comment on at least 2. Okay, that's kind of where we are. If you got questions, let me know. There were some people that had a few bumps and problems. I'm trying to sort that out one by one. But on the whole, they were really good people. You were right. The chapter had a lot in it, and you could pull over anything you wanted, and people did pull different things. That's fine. And it was a complicated case. We're going to find other ones that are also complicated. And look, it was sad. I get that it was tragic. It was just not going to end well. Either the baby was going to die or Jenny was going to die. I mean, it was a bad situation, but that's kind of why we're here, is to talk about what's at stake when people are trying to make difficult ethical decisions like the one Jenny and her family faced, or her mom faced. That was another thing. You kind of got to read the case study and, pay attention as you go along. Anyway, all right. More later. I got to finish grading these essays. It's already 6:00, for the love of God. Okay. And I got to get out of here and get home. So I'm going to keep grading, but hopefully I'll get them done here shortly. And more soon as we start week 3 and the next chapter 2. All right. Take care. More on that tomorrow. Bye-bye. And by the way, like I said, I'm not going to make a video every day. Most days I'll make a video, but where we're going is week 3, chapter 2. All right. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.